Greetings on this cold February Monday. And I've got 3 lemons at home with a sick bug. So best laid plans here aren't happening at the moment. I had planned to go and buy some more paint to... Excuse me, I've got hair all going in my face. It's annoying. I had planned to go and buy some more paint for painting the front room. But yeah, little Lemon's at home. He's one of the sick people. So no, I can't go too far afield. I'm just going down to get a few supplies from the shop that have been requested of me. So yeah, how are you all doing? Obviously by the time you see this it will be Sunday. The week will have happened. I wonder what lay ahead this week. I had quite a pleasant day yesterday. It was Sunday, a very relaxed one. And I ended up doing a live stream for a couple of hours for members only. So I had my members in there. It was really funny. It was so sort of intimate. It was like having a few friends around for a cup of tea with a good old chat. I quite liked it. It's a new thing, you know. I haven't long qualified to be able to offer membership, so it's all new to me. I'm still learning how things work, and I thought, I'll just test this out, and it was great. I loved it. We ended up chatting for ages. So thank you very much to those who have become members, and obviously thank you so much to everybody who's subscribed, because you know I wouldn't be able to offer memberships if I hadn't reached over 500 subscribers. And actually while I'm talking about this sort of thing, I can't believe that there's people out there that are interested in watching what I'm getting up to in my mundane single mum life. You know, it's fantastic to think that people find me interesting enough to want to subscribe and watch. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. I won't waffle on about that too long, but thank you. So today, so far, I've filmed a little bit in my garden, not very much, but just a little update. I want to keep that going because I'm enjoying it. It motivates me to get my garden sorted. And I'm just going to go, once I've picked up these supplies from the shop, I'm going to go back and look after lemons, nurse them, and potter around the house really. I probably won't film much of it because a lot of it is basic, boring, mundane tidying and stuff. But keep tuned in because if you saw my last weekly vlog, I received a plentiful supply of knobs, and I'm hoping to have some hot knob action fitting them onto my dresser it'll probably be in a few moments time in this vlog, but in real life I'll probably do it tomorrow if Lemons return to school. Anyway, that's enough for now, and I'll get on with my shopping, and I'll see you in the next clip. It is now the next day, as it often is, and I'm now in a charity shop. Excuse the manky plastered up finger, but I'm quite liking this picture frame. I've got a 5x7 picture that I need a frame for, so I'm thinking about that. I also like the look of this cushion. It's very Cath Kidston-y. I'm probably going to end up with far too many cushions soon, but yeah, I like that. It suits the granny core that my kids say I have. Nanny style. Incidentally, I'm just here filming a dedicated sort of video regarding the Anglia Square development, which is soon to be demolished. And a rather odd, seemingly not very nice street cleaning type of person says that they have reported me to security for taking film. So I'm expecting to be arrested any second. So that'll be an interesting part of this week's vlog, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm having a look at some more frames and things here actually, and I wonder if this would work in my garden, or if that's a bit... Well, it'll probably get destroyed by the weather eventually, wouldn't it? Do I need a picture of a chicken in my garden, I wonder? Yep, I think I'm going to get that chicken picture to hang in the garden, and my brain has now turned to my garden, and I've spotted another chicken type of thing. And I'm thinking, would that be quite a fun sort of garden ornament type of thing? I might get it. I've got a thing about chickens. Cats and chickens. Right, I didn't buy the picture frame. It just wasn't colourful, and It sort of looked like it would probably just blend into the background. It wasn't basically it wasn't for me. I'm now trying to leave Anglia Square, but the angry street cleaner who was shouting at me earlier, he seems to be everywhere I turn, and I'm trying to escape him. Oh shit, here comes that man again, the swearing street cleaner. I'm going to leave now before I get in any more trouble. Nope, I was going to leave that way, but the very angry street cleaner was coming my way, so I'm going out a different way. He isn't happy with me, put it that way. I'm out. Freedom. Let's just hope he's not round this corner. Please don't tell me he's round this corner. Oh, we're safe. I'm going to pop into Roy's, get a bit more paint for the front room. I think this is a Norfolk shop. I don't think you have Roy's anywhere else in the country. But yep, I'm going to pop in here and get paint so I can finish off the living room, because I want to be able to start stapling sheets of plastic to the walls. Okay, here's the decorating section. Where's the paint I want? Here it is, Crown Paint, and the colour is Creme de la Rose. There it is. This is the one I want. This is the colour I've been using in the front room. Creme de la Rose in matte. It's like a sort of a rose white, and I'm liking it. So, need another tub. So, yep, this is coming home with me. Now, my mother, she used to do a lot of cross stitch, and she gave a lot of bits to me as gifts, but also when she passed away, when my sister was clearing out her things, she came across some unfinished pieces that I've sort of inherited and been wondering what to do with them. So today, I actually went out and bought a few frames in the hope of just getting them framed and putting them on the wall, get them out of storage, get them in use. I don't like to have too much in storage if I can help it, because it just takes up space, and I do like the pictures, so let's get them in use. This is one she did of, I think it's David Wright. He was a vintage artist, and I was very much into vintage things around 2012, and I liked the artist. So she got one of his pictures and got it made into a cross-stitch chart, and then she stitched it. So this is actually, from a distance, it looks like, art. But if I put it very close up, you can see, hopefully, that it's all stitched. She was very talented. She spent a lot of time stitching pictures. I really like this. I think she gave it to me framed, but then it got smashed. So yeah, I've gone and got this frame, and I'm hoping it will go quite nicely in there. So we'll give that a go in a moment. I've also got these unfinished pieces here. I mean, this was going to be glorious. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? If I put it close again, you can see the stitching. It's such a shame she never finished this one. Now, I don't really want to frame it half finished. I was trying to decide, do I frame it half finished as she left it? Looks like it was a mermaid. Or do I, chop it down and just use the woman's head? Gosh, now I'm thinking about it. See, I'd started to think, right, I'm going to chop it down. But now I'm thinking, should I just frame it as an unfinished picture? What do you guys think? I'm not going to do this one right now. Tell me what you think. Is it better to frame it as an unfinished picture, the way she left it, or shall I cut it down? What I'll do is I'll show you it in some frames, to demonstrate, I think. So the frame I just showed you that I bought for this one, let's just see what it would look like if I were to put it in this frame. Okay, so yeah, as I said, this frame I have actually bought for this picture, because I think that will go nicely in there. But let's just see if I were to put this in this type of frame, what it would look like. Right, this might be changing my initial plan. I'll show you what my initial plan was in a moment though, but yeah, it looks okay like that, doesn't it? Oh, right, I might have to frame it like that. I'll show you what my initial plan was, but that's changed things a little. But my initial plan was for it to go into a smaller frame and just have the lady's face, the mermaid's face. But let's just do the same thing with this one, and that will probably help me decide. And then what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm not going to do anything with it today. You guys can tell me what you think would be better. I'm kind of leaning towards leaving it how she left it, because, you know, that's how she left it, and she's no longer with us. I don't feel like finishing it. It would take, I would never get it finished. I've tried to do cross stitch in the past, and I've got a couple of pieces I did that are really small and took me a very long time, like a year. So there's no way I would get it finished, because that would be very complicated. Because it might not look that complicated, but in with the with each bit of colour, if you can see the amount of different shades that have been used, and you can see on the back, look, that's the back of it. You can see all the work that's gone into it, but that's gorgeous. There's a stitch, looks like there's a stitch missing there. She never finished, but I mean, that's just lovely. I love that sort of thing. I love that kind of artwork anyway, and for it to be something she stitched makes it much more personal. So yeah, this is what I had originally been planning to do. Would be to cut it down and just frame. Oh, now I like that actually. Oh dear. Yeah, frame a portion of it. Now I'm liking that actually. Yeah, now I'm tempted to do that. So just to frame a part of it. I'm liking that a lot actually. Oh dear. Let's look at the other one more time, and then I'm not going to do anything with it today. I'll leave it to you guys to tell me what I should do. But that's the other option. So yeah, if you guys could let me know what you think. And then finally for today, although I'm going to do more of these because I've got lots in storage, this was another piece she didn't finish. It looks like she didn't have much more to do, so it looks like she had a few flowers or something at the bottom. You can see the thread there that she was obviously still working with. She just seemed to, she'd be in the middle of a project and really well into it, and then she'd be inspired by another one, so she'd stop doing that project, start on another one, and she just had loads of unfinished things. And it's such a shame because, you know, she was really talented and put a lot of work into them, and it's just such a shame she didn't finish them. So yeah, I'll show you the frame I've got for this one. So I've chosen this darker frame for this one, and this one I'm not worried about cutting the bottom off because I don't think it will, you know, ruin the effect with it not having that bottom on. So I'm thinking this one can go in like that sort of thing. Maybe move it up slightly. Yeah, something like that. I think that's nice. Right, I've got this dark frame, but actually now wondering, would it be better in that lighter frame? Let's have a look. No, I think I'm liking this one in the darker frame. There. So I'm going to, I've got some duct tape, and I'm going to tape the artwork to the backboards. So if I tape the artwork to the backboard and then put that on, if it should be quite taut, so then hopefully you won't really see any creases and it will look quite nice. So I'm going to do that now and I'll show you. So I'm going to do this one and this one now. And like I said, I'm going to see what you guys suggest regarding this one. So I'm not going to do that one right now. But please do let me know in the comments below. Should I frame the whole thing or just the portion of it that I showed you? Thank you very much. Okay, now I have finished doing that little job, and here is the David Wright print. It's not a print, is it? Here is the David Wright piece of work. And frustratingly, my mother, she was never, she'd spend such a long time doing a really good stitched picture, but she didn't like the doing very professional job of the finishing. So she glued this onto a board, and she glued it wonky. So as you can see at the top, it's wonky there. At the bottom, it's wonky. And if I try to straighten the top and bottom up, then the sides go wonky. So I'm not sure what to do about that. I could maybe put like a piece of card or paper along the top and the bottom. But I mean, for now, that's okay, isn't it? I can pop that up on the wall and, enjoy her artwork for now. And then the other piece is this one, which is very crinkly. I think I should have maybe washed and ironed it first, so maybe I will. But that's how that's looking now that I've framed it, and I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, thanks, Mum. She did do some beautiful pictures, and I'm really pleased that I've got them as like family heirlooms now, passed down to me. And yeah, it means that all the hours of work she put in were worthwhile, because hopefully my children will want these eventually and they'll be passed down in the family. But yeah, thanks, Mummy. Well, hello. We're in my humble little kitchen today, and I have got a bag of bits I picked up from Tesco. And I thought, well, lots of people like to see shopping being unpacked, so let's do a special dedicated unpacking shopping video. So yeah, shall we just get right into it? Should we just tilt you down slightly? There you go, you can get a better view of it now. Right, so I'm just going to dive straight in. This is Innocent, Bolt from the Blue. Pop glasses on so we can read. It contains guava, lime, apple, coconut water, blue spirulina or spirulina, not sure how you pronounce that, and vitamins. It helps give you some oomph. And I absolutely love this juice. It is so delicious. Not only is the colour very interesting, but I love to mix it. Half this and half oat milk, which I have in here actually. So half Oatly semi oat drink. Half and half. That's my current favourite drink of the moment. Really nice as a breakfast or just a little mid-afternoon pick-me-up. So yeah, it's a really nice juice. And it's got lots of B vitamins and folic acid, vitamin C, trying to help keep me healthy. So yeah, I always get this oat milk. This is my oat milk of choice. It's the only milk I use in cereal, drinks, smoothies. I absolutely love this. It has such a lovely flavour. It just doesn't taste like it's oats. It tastes like creamy deliciousness. I love it so much, and I highly recommend it. And the climate footprint is 0.47. Whatever that means, it sounds good. And it says, in the event that this side of the packaging provides nothing of interest whatsoever, please resort to focusing your attention on what is inside instead. What was just a simple suggestion that the writer of the previous sentence hopes will help you navigate the world of oat drink packaging while working to bring a small moment of joy and happiness in the presumable near future. Interesting. And it works in tea, and indeed it does. I love this in my Yorkshire caramelised biscuit tea. Anyway, on to the next thing. I've not tried this one before. Patina plant-based nutrition banana oat drink. High in fibre, immunity, healthy bones. We never add sugar or additives. Right, I just really fancied a banana milkshake. I often make banana smoothies myself, but I just saw this and I fancied it. I think it was an offer. So I just thought, I'm just going to get one of those to try it. Not tried it before, but I thought, yeah, I'm going to give that a go. So I am looking forward to trying that. This is not to drink. Don't try drinking this, guys. Imperial leather. I've got lots of quite nice bath products that I enjoy using, but I also like to have sort of a general bottle for, everyone else to use. And if anyone visits, or I just like using it myself, just because I've got fancier bath products. It doesn't mean that I don't want to use the basics. This sounded very nice. I don't think I've tried this one. Muscle Recovery Bath Soap bergamot, isn't it? And sea salt. Our creamiest lather. Let's see what it smells like. Quite manly, actually. Yeah, that's very unisex. I mean, I can imagine an aftershave smelling of that, but that is, yeah, muscle recovery. It's probably good for people who have been hitting the gym and things like that. But that is actually really nice. So I'm pleased I got that. And by the time you're watching this, I probably will have already soaked myself in that. So nice. Right, this is my regular brand of tofu. It is the Tofu Co. And I love the smoked one. That's the one I always buy. I really like this. My favourite way at the moment to use this is cubed, fried up with some chili flakes, and put a little bit of honey in. And it's so nice, really delicious. And then, you know, do it with some peppers and onions and things like that. It's quite a sweet dish, especially due to the honey. But, oh, it's so nice with some rice. Oh, I live for this stuff. So, yeah, I always have a couple of these in the fridge. I always pick up a couple of them when I go shopping. And in the same vein, this one's open. Okay, the thing inside isn't open, that's the main thing. I've picked up this one. I know you don't know how to pronounce this. Sriracha. I don't know how you pronounce that word, but I thought I'll just give this one a go because I've not tried this one. Chili tofu. Handmade and marinated in flying goose sriracha sauce. Sriracha. Whatever. That kind of sauce. It's marinated in it. And it says it's extra firm. And yeah, I'm going to give that a go, you know, cooking it in a similar vein or still put it with some rice or something. So have any of you guys tried this one? And if so, what's your favourite way of cooking it? I've got some simple Tesco lasagna sheets because family love lasagna. I often make a lasagna, so I like to have some of these in stock. Any kind of pasta, fusilli, tagliatelle, noodles, and this, I always like to have that in stock because, you know, when you're running low on a lot of ingredients, as long as you've got a bit of pasta in the house, you can always throw something together. So, yeah. Lasagna sheets. I have some of these. Onions. Who doesn't need onions? So I think we're going to pop those into this glass bowl I've got here. Now, yeah, I use a lot of onions in my recipes. I don't like it when I'm going to cook and I find the onion bowl is empty, as indeed it was before I bought these onions. I like to have a plentiful supply so that, you know, every time I go to cook, I know I have got onions on hand. I mean, they're self-explanatory. You didn't really need me to, like, describe the onion particularly. Incidentally, I heard many years ago that this bit, the bit with the spiky hairstyle, is the bit that makes you cry. So try not to cut that bit off early on in the cutting process. However, I've been cutting onions for so many years, I've only just noticed in making this video and talking about that my eyes never water anymore when I cut onions. How weird is that? I've only just realised that that's the case. They never ever water anymore when I cut onions. Does anyone else find that? How weird is that? Anyway, there we go. Trivial onion facts. I picked up this honey. Like I said, when I cook the tofu, I quite like to put a bit of honey in, chili flakes, yum, yum, yum. Oh, also, I'll tell you what else is nice in with that recipe. If I can find it in my cupboard, because I've got everything in here. This smoked paprika. That in the tofu as well. Really, really nice. Love it. You can even put that in with some pasta. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, so I thought I'd try this honey. I normally get the cheap one, but I read how the cheap honey, like the Tesco's own, is actually mainly sort of like sugary syrup with not much honey in it. So to be honest, I then researched and found that the best honey would be some that's made in the UK or at least a produce of EU. This isn't. This is produce of mix of EU and non-EU honeys, but it's packaged in the UK, but yeah. But I wanted to try this because I was tempted by, I've been reading about Manuka honey, so I'm trying to decide, tell me about it, educate me about Manuka honey. Like, is that a good idea? Should I get some? But this has got a touch of Manuka honey in it, and it's also got vitamin C. So again, I like the thought of it being sort of immune boosting. In fact, it's called Rouse Defense. I mean, it might be a load of twaddle. It might actually just be a marketing ploy, and it's, not that great. But it says natural immune support. 15% of your vitamin C per... Even with glasses on, I can't read that. Per 15 grams serving. So, yeah, we're just going to give that a go. Anything at the moment that could boost, immunity would be good, because I don't want to be sick. Everyone else keeps on being ill, and I don't want to be ill. So, yeah. How are we doing in here? Right. I always buy these. I've always got loads of these in the cupboard. So every time I do my shopping, I get another one, because so many recipes require chopped tomatoes. So I just get them and keep them in the cupboard. This is the Growers Harvest, which is the budget brand. But I don't think you can go wrong. I mean, you can tell me if you think that there's a problem with it. I don't think they add sugar or anything to it, do they? It doesn't say, chopped tomatoes in tomato juice. So it doesn't say they've added anything. So yeah, always have some of them in. And the very last thing is this. Now, again, I usually go for the cheap own brand, but this time I thought I would research and get something that is, doesn't have palm oil and all the extra sugars and things in. And this Meridian one, I've got the smooth one, it's 100% nuts. It's nothing else added. Because of this, I have had 100% peanut butters before. Because of this, of course, it separates and there'll be an oily layer on top and the peanuts sort of sink to the bottom. But you just give it a stir. I think a lot of people, the reviews were saying they don't like the fact that, there's a lot of oil. But there's no added oil. It's all the natural stuff. But it's just, it's naturally separated. So you give it a bit of a stir. But, yeah, I am looking forward to giving this one a try. Let me know if you've tried it, what your favourite peanut butter is, and all that jazz. So, yeah, that is my little Tesco shop for today. I now need to just pop all that away and think about what I might make for food. I was just sitting here looking a complete state and, just doing this and that on the computer. And there was a knock at the door. And I thought, oh, made me jump. What was that? And I opened the door and the man handed me an Amazon parcel. And I thought, this is strange. I haven't ordered anything off Amazon. Am I, losing the plot? Anyway, I opened up said Amazon parcel and I am absolutely gobsmacked, because one of you absolutely lovely viewers has gone to the little link below that's got my Amazon list on it, which I completely forgot was there. I just put it there because at Christmas somebody said they wanted to send me something, and I put it on there with like a jokey sort of toilet roll thing on it, and I thought I'll just add a few other bits on it, and I completely forgot that it was still on there. But one of you lovely viewers, in fact, I'll tell you who it was, Mrs. Nikki Facey, I think that's how you pronounce it, has sent me a little gift from my Amazon list. And there's a little note, which I shall read to you. I'll need glasses for this. Around 2024, UEA graduate now works in Norwich. I love visiting and having a poke around the city and seeing videos of you and other YouTubers doing the same. Oh, that is so lovely. Thank you so much, Nikki. And she sent me a bottle of Sanctuary body wash. It's the Rose, Lillian Rose one. I'm using the moisturiser from this collection at the moment because if you've seen my video where I reviewed the Sanctuary bath products, I had a few bits and pieces. And I have to say, my initial thought when I reviewed it, as you saw in the video, was that it didn't smell of rose. But however, having used it for some time now, it definitely does. I can pick up the rose scent now. And I'm loving it. And I was actually thinking I need to go and get a full-size body wash of this. So thank you so much, Nikki. I really, really appreciate it. You don't know how surprised I was. I was baffled. And then when I opened it, I literally went, oh my God, I'm so, it just clicked. Like, oh my God, the Amazon list is still on there. Thank you so much. That's so kind. I love it. And I'm really pleased to know that you are enjoying watching my videos. I hope you continue to do so. And of course, now you're one of my favorites. So if there's anything you'd like to see on a video in the future, do let me know. Thank you so much. Here's a question for you. How many pairs of sunglasses do you think I own? The answer is, I don't know. Quite a lot though, maybe up to 8. Here's another question for you. How many pairs of sunglasses could I find when I was going out today? The answer is 0. Anyway, before I came out, I received a message. There's going to be a little setback. Yes, that is a Christmas tree. There's going to be a little setback regarding my garden, which is a little frustrating. Completely understand the contents of the message, but it's just a little bit frustrating because, I was all excited and planning. I will tell you all about the setback when I do my next garden video, which will surely be coming within the next few days. But yeah, oh well, these things happen in life. Worse things happen. So yeah, that's the exciting development of the day. I can also report that despite me lamenting the lack of sunglasses, it is blooming freezing. It is so cold at the moment. I don't mind all different weathers. I don't mind the seasons. But today is the first time I've thought, yeah, I'm looking forward to spring now. I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting fed up with being cold. I don't know why. I was fine at the start of winter, but just the last few days, it's a bit of a noisy motorbike. The last few days have just been so cold. Yeah. I prepared for winter, got all my woolens and my, electric blankets and all that jazz. And I was warm, but yeah, I'm cold now. Bring on the spring! Hello, it is late in the evening. It's late in the evening. And I'm going to pop off. But first, I wanted to apologise for the state of me in some of this video. I've just been sort of editing it, and I've realised that my hair is an absolute disgrace. I should learn to brush my hair before I do a video. Oh my goodness. Right, next week. No, it can't be next week. Next week is half term. And that means there will be lemons all over the place. So goodness knows what I'll be able to film. But yeah, in future, I think I'm going to have to try and make a bit more effort with what I look like. Because honestly, in the segment of me unpacking my shopping, I look like a scarecrow. Apologies. Old, it's not an old jumper, but it's my around the house jumper and, just unbrushed hair. Next week we will make more effort. Or like I said, maybe not next week because it's half term and I'll just be surrounded by lemons. When I say lemons, I mean my children. I don't actually mean I'm going to be surrounded by the yellow fruit lemons. But yeah, I just thought I'd pop on and say thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure as usual, and I hope you'll catch me again next time. Until then, bye for now.